When you think of the City of Atlanta, you can't help but to think green. The City of Atlanta values its lush green tree canopy and has an ordinance in place to help protect it. Did you know trees are an indicator of environmental quality because of their ability to moderate the effects of urbanization on air, water, and energy? Trees are an important, valuable, and necessary environmental resource to our very existence on Earth. Among other things, trees produce oxygen, clean water and air, minimize soil erosion, and help minimize the greenhouse effect. The City of Atlanta plays a major role in helping to preserve our way of life by protecting Atlanta's tree canopy. The Department of Planning and Community Development plays a leading role in creating opportunities for our city to continue to grow, sustain our diverse communities, and give Atlanta its unique character. The Office of Buildings, Arborist Division, and the Office of Parks within the Department of Parks and Recreation and Cultural Affairs are charged with the important environmental responsibility of protecting the city's tree canopy.
What's a tree canopy?
A tree canopy is the layer of leaves, branches, and stems of trees that cover the ground when viewed from above.
Why is the tree canopy important to our city?
The loss of tree canopy and addition of impervious surfaces such as concrete and asphalt reduces the region's ability to absorb stormwater, which leads to increases in flooding, soil erosion, creating increased pollutants in waterways, and thus limiting the ability of these natural systems to maintain clean water. When you have a tree on private or public property that you think needs to be removed, a permit must be applied for. If not, a citation can be submitted to you for breaking the law. According to the City of Atlanta Tree Ordinance, tree removal without a permit is punishable by fines of a minimum of $500 for the first offense, and/or jail time, and a minimum of $1,000 fine and/or jail time for all additional offenses. How do you obtain a permit? It's easy. Private property tree removal permit request forms are available on the City of Atlanta's website under Office of Buildings Arborist Division. The Arborist Division handles tree removal requests on private property by issuing either a building permit or identifying the tree as dead, dying, diseased, or hazardous. No permit is required for pruning trees. The City of Atlanta Arborist Division advises you that at most, 20% of the live crown can be removed without a permit when you're pruning. The City of Atlanta's Office of Parks is responsible for protecting trees on public property, such as city parks and public right-of-ways. If you are unsure as to which form you should submit, please contact the City of Atlanta Arborist Division at 404-330-6874, and we will gladly assist you.
I have a tree in my yard that looks dead. Can I have it removed?
Trees on private property that appear to be dead, dying, diseased, or hazardous may in fact be preservable. Before calling a tree removal company, notify the City of Atlanta's Arborist Division or forester to schedule an appointment to inspect the tree at no cost and determine if the uncorrectable defects are severe enough to pose danger to people or buildings under normal conditions. If your request is denied, please do not remove the tree. Can I appeal if my permit request is denied? Yes. You can appeal the decision by contacting the Tree Conservation Commission at 404-330-6235. The tree ordinance provides for the preservation, establishment, and maintenance of the tree canopy on public and private land in the City of Atlanta by prohibiting the destruction and removal of trees except as allowed in the articles of the ordinance. It's important to remember the City of Atlanta's tree ordinance enforcement on private property is managed by the City of Atlanta's Arborist Division. Among other things, this team conducts building plan reviews related to trees and verifies trees to be removed under building permits. The Arborist Division also inspects dead, dying, diseased, and hazardous trees, investigates illegal tree destruction or removal, presents tree-related cases to the Tree Conservation Commission, and inspects properties before a final certificate of occupancy is issued.
I like to volunteer in protecting trees. What organization can I contact?
simply contact the Tree Conservation Commission. Appointed by the Mayor and Atlanta City Council, the Commission's goals are to assist in the protection, maintenance, and regeneration of trees and other forest resources. To learn more about the Tree Conservation Commission, visit their website at www.atlantatreecommission.com.
What happens to the trees in all four seasons?
Trees are living organisms, and as such, they go through growth spurts much like people. In each season of the year, trees go through a stage of its own growth cycle. During the winter, trees go into a dormant-like stage with no or very little growth in order to store the energy for the start of spring and growth of leaves and seeds. In late winter and early spring, trees begin to store sap under the bark to be used as energy and keep it alive, much like food does for us. In the spring, trees' buds begin to break and flowers begin to bloom. Eventually, the tree seeds fall to the ground. In the summer months, trees have greater growth cycles. With increasingly longer days and more sunlight in summer, a tree can maintain itself and keep growing with photosynthesis and water. The fall greets us with shorter days and longer nights. Trees start to drop their leaves due to the decrease in sunlight and temperature in order to prepare for winter and store enough energy from the sun to keep going through the winter. People, much like trees, are deeply rooted in their families and communities and have many branches and generations surrounding them daily. Trees are giant green filters and essential to our healthy living. As proud citizens of Atlanta, let's do all we can to keep our city's trees growing. Remember, without trees, life as we know it would not exist. For more information on any of the topics covered in this video, please contact the City of Atlanta's website, www.atlantagaga.gov, or the Tree Conservation Commission website, www.atlantatreecommission.com, or give us a call